Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is actually pumpkin spice. I have syrup that I put in there. It's still black silk, but I put pumpkin spice syrup in there. So today's creamer, let's get crazy. Because as Bob Ross used to say, when he put in a big tree, he'd say, "Let's get crazy," and he'd do something funny. I miss Bob Ross. He was, he wasn't like Van Gogh or anybody like that, but I just loved listening to him talk and his calm ways. So anyway, let's get crazy. So I have a little tiny bit of honey, cinnamon, and vanilla that I already put Italian sweet cream in just to consolidate. And I'm going to consolidate that with some hazelnut creamer. I still have chocolate creamer, but it's in the basement and I forgot to bring it up. And my grandson's still sleeping, so I'll go get that later. But I thought maybe the pumpkin spice might be good with the combination of all kinds of different nutty-like creamers. I don't know. We'll find out. So we'll give it a shake. And then we'll give it a try. Every once in a while, we have to be adventuresome. All right. Let's see. So now I have almost 3/4 of a full thing of creamer. So yesterday I had bought some eggplant that I got for $1, 2 little ones. So I made that with some tomato that was starting to get too soft and some onion. And then I had some pasta with it, and it was pretty darn good. So just using up what I have as far as food and creamers and coffee. So let's give it a taste. Cheers. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not as good as my chocolate creamer, of course, but this needs to be used up too. I think I bought it because they were out of chocolate creamer when I went to buy creamer. So now it needs to be used up. So today it's going to be 76 degrees and it's overcast this morning, but I think it'll be a nice day to do a little bit in the garden. I need to do some weeding. I still have those nasty cottonwood trees coming up all over, and I don't know, there's another tree that drops like little flowers that, they're everywhere. So anyway, I'm invaded with weeds in my containers. So, all right, well, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, write some morning pages, and I will meet you at the budget book. Okay, here I am back at my not favorite spot, the budget book. So yesterday, I don't quite know how to mark this. I'm going to say I did spend money, so I'm going to give myself a red X. But I overpaid on my Amazon when I paid it off, and I had $80 in there that I overpaid. So I've been wanting a crepe maker. I love crepes. I had one of my best friends in school. We lost touch and then we hooked up again later on down the road. Well, she passed away a few years ago, but every now and then I would go over to her apartment and she would make crepes. She was a Serbian gal, and she made the best crepes. They were just really, really tasty. I wish I had her recipe, but I don't. So, but she always made us crepes. And we would just put jelly on them, and they were wonderful. So I guess I'm trying to recreate the ambiance of having crepes with my friend Vera. But anyway, so they had one that was used like new. And a lot of times I've bought a lot of stuff used like new on Amazon. And usually what it is either the box is damaged or, something happens to it. But I've always had really good luck with that. And most of the stuff that says it's like new actually is new. So I did get that. I didn't get it yet. And it's supposed to come tomorrow. So maybe I'll make some crepes either tomorrow or the next day, and I'll show it to you. So I'm thinking today I have two options in my head. I'm either going to go visit my mother, or I'm going to start decluttering my dishes. So I'm thinking the dishes will probably, at least I'll probably start on that, because it's going to be a little bit of a painful process for me, because I do love my dishes. I mean, I was like nuts when I was younger. I'm admitting it. I must have had 7 or 8 sets of dishes, and I used to switch them out. I'd have my winter dishes, my fall dishes, my spring dishes, my summer dishes, my extra dishes. It was just ridiculous. Well, I got rid of most of those. I gave them to family and friends and donated. So now I have to rip the Band-Aid off and get rid of some of the dishes that I still really like, but what retired person needs a service for 16 people? I can't think of any, so it's got to go. But I'm trying to figure out how to get it packed up without it breaking, because that would be very sad for me, if the donation people picked them up and broke them, because they're like brand new. The dishes are like brand new. They're not worn, they're not chipped, they're pristine. So I have to figure out how to pack them in boxes without killing myself trying to get them to the curb for them to pick them up. So I'm thinking the way to go is small boxes and maybe putting newspaper in between so they don't rattle together. Anyway, that's the plan. But I have to get started, and that requires me to leave my car in the driveway until the 17th. And I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So if I do start decluttering today, I'll take you in the dining room with me, and I'll hang my head in shame, because yes, it's a lot of dishes. But I did enjoy them at one time. So, but time to let it go. All right, I will be back in a little bit, and we'll see what other things I can get into. Okay, well, I'm hoping this microphone is working. Otherwise, I have to do a voiceover. Well, here I am at my mug cabinet. So we looked at this the other day, and these are all my mugs. Well, let me see if I can bring you a little closer. I need to get rid of some. It's just all too much. Is that better? Could even come a little closer. Okay. I think that's good. All right, so I've got a stool because I'm short. And I'm just going to go through some of these mugs. I've got a small box here. And I'm going to get started. So, all right, I'm probably going to speed up this video if I can. No, I don't think I can do that with the voice, but I think we're a little crooked. All right. There we go. All right, well, There goes the Band-Aid. And I'm still in my pajamas. Some comfort. Okay. I got these mugs from my daughter. I'm only going to keep a couple. She gave me 4. It goes from her set. But she had too many. They sent her an extra set, so she didn't want all of them. So I'm going to get rid of half of them. All right. Let's see. And these mugs, I always love these mugs, but I have too many of them. I'm going to keep some because they go to my dishes set, but I just have too many. So I'll probably keep 4 or 6. I'm not sure. I need to see how much room I have. This owl mug I bought for my daughter. When she comes over, she likes to drink coffee in this. So this I'm keeping. I think it's really cute. And I saw some of these on Amazon. I know one of my viewers was interested in purchasing it, but I did see these on Amazon, and I think they run around $12. And they did have the blue. I like this cup. I'm keeping that. I have 2 of these, so I'll keep 2. This mug I bought not too long ago because it has a lid and I can take it outside without getting fruit flies in there. No mug. These were always my favorite coffee mugs. I'm going to keep both of those. I have 2, but they're in different colors. One is yellow and one is more blue. So I'm keeping those. I have 4 of these. I don't need 4. I'm going to only keep 2. Oh dear, I don't think I'm going to have room to keep all these. I have to keep my Bob Ross mug and my other gnome mug. Keeping that. My goal isn't to get rid of all my mugs, it's just to get rid of some. This is my grandson's mug. He can take that in the basement. All right, let's see. Get rid of a couple more of these. Oh, that's really painful, getting rid of these rose mugs. So, all right, I'm not going to bore you with every single mug I'm getting rid of. So I will be back when I get this all settled in. I wish I had a remote for this camera, but I don't. Okay, I know this still looks like a lot of mugs, and it is, but this was 3 layers right here, and now it's only 2. And I decided to keep 6 of the rose mugs. That way, if I chip one, I'll still have enough left over. And these are the mugs that I'm getting rid of. So there's quite a few in there. And who knows, I may go through them again. But these are the mugs that I like and I use. I just don't need multiples of each one. So I have no more than like 2 of these and 2 of these and 2 of these. So that's my declutter here for today. And I may get into the dining room in a little bit. We'll see. Okay, here I am in my dining room, and this is the elephant in the room that I have to eat. So I've decided what I'm going to do is 1 or 2 shelves at a time, because I still have all those, and I also have all those. So I know I can't do this all in one day because I want to wash these things too and make this nice and clean. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this shelf down here and get rid of at least half of everything in here, if not more. So I'll be back and I'll show you the after results. Okay, well, I feel so much better already, much lighter. Everything is clean. So I got the whole thing done. And if I decide I'm going to sell this, hello, it'll only take me 10 minutes to pack it up. I decided to keep some of the serving pieces, and I kept a service for 4 of these fall dishes, and they look nice with the orange in my dining room. So if I decide down the road I want to get rid of more, then I will. But for now, I'm very happy with the way it looks, and I'm glad it's clean. And it didn't take me very long to get all this cleaned up. So, all right, my daughter just stopped by. She brought me a Krispy Kreme donut. So I'm going to make some coffee and have a Krispy Kreme donut. So here are all the things I'm getting rid of. It's about half of all the dishes. Like I said, I'm keeping the serving pieces. But yeah, so I'm very happy with that. That'll go to a new home. All right, these 3. Oh, I love you so much. Chloe, don't you want to be on YouTube?
She's still looking at you.
No. You need a bigger lap.
Chloe! She's now.
Okay. What's the matter, Chloe? Where did she go? Where did she go? All right, you guys. Okay, well, I'm done with my declutter project for today. And I've been noticing that one of the things, the more I declutter, the easier it gets. And I think the reason why is I'm learning to let go of my fear of over-decluttering. I think when you don't have an income that allows you to just buy whatever you want, whenever you want, you get a different mindset of scarcity. And that's not necessarily the case. I mean, most of us have dishes, you know, we have things to eat from, we have things to eat. I mean, there are those people that are really, really living in poverty that don't have a heck of a lot, but there's even things available that can help. So, but the fear of over-decluttering has held me back actually quite a bit. And it just kind of dawned on me the last couple of days that I'm being unrealistic about that. You know, even if I can't always afford to rebuy something, that doesn't mean it won't be available to me. I could borrow it if somebody else has it, or I could save up for it if it's something that I really, really need. Now, I'm not talking about getting rid of everything. I wouldn't do that. But, you know, I don't need so many mugs. I don't need so many dishes. And all the dishes that I've had, it's like, oh, well, you know, I don't really want to get rid of those. I like them. So, and I still like them. But I've figured out now that if I just keep 2 to 4 sets instead of having so many dishes, I can still enjoy the dishes that I've had in the past that I'll never use again to entertain. But I can still enjoy those things. But not on such a massive, cluttered volume of things. So today was actually pretty easy for me to let go of half those dishes in my cabinet. I actually surprised myself how easy it was. And I want to continue to do that. So I think that's why I keep going around and around my house and just decluttering all the time. I mean, for me, it's almost gotten to be a lifestyle. It's a declutter lifestyle that enables me to let go of more and more, not only things, but also rituals I've had in the past that, let's say, a Christmas dinner or a Thanksgiving dinner. And I feel okay about it. I feel okay that now my daughter does the Christmas dinners and the Thanksgiving dinners. And letting go of my fall dishes is part of that. I still have the memory of all the Thanksgivings we've had here, but I can let go of that. I don't have to hang on to, a service for 8 or 12 in order to enjoy things I enjoyed in the past. So I'm very happy I went through all those things, and I'm sure I'll be going through them again. But I also thought by having less, let's say I have 3 sets of dishes and I only have 4 of each dish, of each bowl, whatever. It'll allow me to change it up a lot easier. In other words, if I want to use my kitchen dishes, which I still enjoy, I can get them out of the kitchen cupboard. But if I want to use my fall dishes, I can get them out of the curio cupboard, which I couldn't do before. First of all, they were dusty, and second of all, it's like, well, what do I do with them? How do I get them organized? Now I can just walk over there and get a plate and eat off that plate if I want to. But when you've got dishes stacked this high, it's hard to take things out of a cupboard. So, and I'm notorious for stacking things 2 deep, 3 deep, and that makes it very hard to be able to use that thing. So by not doing that, it's much, much easier to pull things out where I need them and then be able to use them. So, all right, my friends, that's not the last decluttering I'm going to be doing. And actually, even though I'm on staycation, it's been very relaxing to me to be able to let go of these things. It's just making me very happy. So, all right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.